How do I make a successful YouTube channel?
What the dog doing?
When I grow up, I want to be a hat. When I grow up, I want to be a hat. Howdy. Greetings to your favorite degenerate gambling show, life advice guru, whatever the f this is. We got this guy. We got crates. We got hundreds of dollars in keys, and we have your burning advice questions. So last time it got pretty deep. I'm not gonna lie, these questions this time are pretty good too. They're pretty good. Today, I will be your spiritual guide through life. Juicy fruit snacks. If you know anything about me, you know that I'm highly qualified in this field. I am a professional, and yeah, take everything I say as a literal life lesson, pure advice, min-max, any percent speed run for life. I named the last video Gambling Addict Gives Life Advice, but I wasn't even a gambling addict yet, but now I am. So I feel like it's fitting. I sifted through all the questions that you guys submitted to my Instagram. If you don't follow it and you want to be a part of any of these types of videos where I get submissions from you guys, make sure to check the description and do that thing. But I picked out the best ones, sifted through all the ones that were, I need help, I'm eating my grandma's own shit. I sold my little brother on eBay. How do I get him back? I went through all those. And right off the rip, we have Tanner Ecott coming in with 3 very manic, misspelt questions. How do I make a successful YouTube channel? How do I cure my depression? And how do I get laid? So for the first one, how do I make a successful YouTube channel? There's only one answer to this, and all you have to do is steal videos of capybaras or hedgehogs from other YouTubers, post them on TikTok and YouTube. Get a bunch of brand deals, make a bunch of money, and then by the time your page is taken down, it won't matter because you would have gotten like 8 million followers in a week. And yeah, pretty much just post cute animal content and you will make $1 million. You don't even have to make it. You can steal it. You can steal all of it. Doesn't matter. For the second one, how do I cure my depression? I think you meant depression, and I think a good place to start would be to learn how to spell, because then maybe people on the internet won't bully you. And third one, how do I get laid? That's a good question. I would say do what most big YouTubers do and just take advantage of your fans, but that hasn't really gone well for most people who've done it, and I can't really advise doing that. Why won't dad stop hitting mommy? Is it my fault? You know what? It could be your fault. As far as I know, it might be all your fault. Now, many people are probably quick to tell you it's not, but it just might be. See, in most failing marriages, the kid's the glue that keeps the parents together, but you just might be the one thing driving them apart. All right, let's open up a couple of these crates, man. Then we'll get to some of the real advice. Let's see. All right, do we want to start with the nut crate? I mean, we could start with the nut crate.
What the dog doing?
The Florida man in me absolutely loves it. That is my favorite thing I've ever got in this game. I'm not even kidding. Look at that little motherfucker. This stupid little son of a bitch. Just chilling in your pocket. When I grow up, I want to be a hat. When I grow up, I want to be a hat. Weight room warmer. Okay. The Viking braider. Don't let narrator know about this one, or he'll be installing TF2 in a fucking heartbeat. I love you, man. I'm a little drunk. I love you too. How do you cope with losing a loved one? So I lost my grandmother recently, and I almost lost my father. And the one thing that I can say when it comes to losing a loved one is there's no real good way about it. Like, it's different for everybody. And no matter what, it's going to be painful and it's going to suck. I say the number one thing to do is to not hold back any feelings that you're having or anything that you want to say. If you feel like you need to talk to somebody, feel like you need to scream at the walls, fucking cry your eyes out, sleep for 2 days, just do it. You know, go through the stages of grief. Don't fucking hold them back just because you got stuff to do. And don't let your life fall apart either, though. That's important too, because surely that's nothing that they would have wanted for you either. You just have to keep on keeping on. Not everyone is supposed to be strong 24/7, okay? I think that's an important lesson that a lot of people need to learn, including myself. And just remember that there's people around you who love you and care about you, no matter how dark things seem or how lonely you feel. With the Robo Crate? Damn. Let's go. Nice. Nice. That's pretty cool. I like that. As someone also in the US with a partner in Australia, how do you guys manage the time zone differences? There's no real good way to do it. It's pretty much the most opposite time zone you could actually achieve. Day is night, vice versa. If you had someone who woke up really early and someone who went to bed kind of late, I guess you could pull it off. But if you both wake up in normal times, your overlap isn't really that big. It's like a couple hours. So, I mean, this is something I even struggle to deal with. It's tough, you know? You just gotta, you both gotta make sacrifices, I guess. It's definitely ass, but if you love them enough and they love you enough, then they should do it and you should do it too. Or if you're both okay with just having a couple hours a day to call or do whatever, see what they're doing for the day, say what you're doing for the day, yada, 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 catch up. And, you know, so be it. Just communicate, pretty much, you know? Also, bleep the name, but I love you. Man, fuck it, man. We're gonna open up 5 more real quick. Let's crack her open. What do we got? Sleeveless in Siberia. Not advised. Double dynamite. That's kind of cool. I like that. Double dog dare demo pants. Nice. A fucking beanie. Cold snap cap. I got friend zoned and I am dying inside. Listen up, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get put in the fucking friend zone. It's not worth it. If someone's not interested in you romantically, then that's just what it is. Sometimes that absolutely sucks ass, but they're not obligated to have feelings for you. So all you're doing by being in the friend zone and keeping yourself there, being the little brother, is you're just emotionally ticking away at yourself. And, you know, in most cases, you could probably say they're not doing anything wrong, unless they're leading you on. But if they're just trying to be your friend and cutting off all your advances, it's probably because they just like you as a friend. He's like a little brother to me. He's like a little brother to me. Listen. The friend zone is a fictitious thing. It's not real. And you are the only person actually putting yourself in that position. How to get over someone. Now, a lesser subhuman would say the best way to get over someone is to get under someone. But that's just dog shit advice. That is terrible advice that I have heard so many people say. So many people. It's terrible. The best way to get over somebody is to finally do that thing you want to do. You know what I mean? That project you want to do, or that thing you want to do with your friends, or that thing you wanted to start, whatever it was, or whatever you like doing, put more time into it. Invest in yourself. Hold your head up high. You are your number one. And just work on making yourself happy. A good way to get over someone too would to be get inside somebody. Literally. You could kidnap somebody from the park, split them open, crawl inside them like that one Star Wars movie, and you would probably forget all about your ex. Let's open up more crates. Das Nagen Voucher. Nice. Pair of glasses. The Gabe glasses. Good old Gaben. The suit. Cool. The Whirly Warrior. I like that. That's cool. The Founding Father. Very colonial. I'm a senior in high school and decide to move out once I graduate because of a toxic household. Should I? That's a tough one. Me personally, I had a pretty unique situation where I didn't have to move out. My parents moved out. Yeah, while I was in high school. And you know, there was good reasons and stuff, and I could have gone with my mom, but I chose to stay. Pretty much she was moving and she wanted us to go with her. And I was like, I want to stay. Yeah, I'm glad I did. I can confidently say that was the hardest couple years of my life. We never really had a ton of money, but I was like actually poor for a long time. I had to drop out of high school. I had to work, had to bust my ass, and I wasn't making shit. I was making $5 an hour. $5. And I can say in the end that for me personally, it was all worth it because I learned a lot. All the hard times kind of forced me to grow, and I would like to say that's the case for most people. And it may be, but for a lot of people, it's not. You're a senior, and being someone who left school and started living on their own out of their own choice, It's a sink or swim situation, and your life can probably go to shit pretty fast, but if you got a good head on your shoulders, go for it. You will gain a lot of life experiences, and you'll probably get a little bit ahead of the curve. You'll have to suffer a bit, but it will probably be worth it. I got my second COVID jab 2 days ago, and I got pumped full of iodine, and I slept for 2 days straight. Let's open up 5 more of these crates before I fucking ascend to the ethereal plane. The fuck is that? The backpack broiler? Man, that's burnt as hell. What are you doing? That's sick. Fucking pussy destroyer. Jesus Christ. Cool. Another burnt sausage. Is this a joke? I get 3 fucking backpack broilers? Why should I feel bad for being a boy who likes boys? Can't I just like who I like? Man, fuck anyone. If anyone's got a problem with anything you're doing or your sexual preference, man, don't worry about that. All I'm saying is, listen, whoever's giving you shit, put them in a room staring at a picture of Jason Momoa for 45 minutes straight, and they're gonna come out a different man. With anything, man, don't let anyone give you shit. People are gonna give you shit every step of the way, no matter what you're doing or who you are. And just fuck them, man. Live life on your own accord. Don't listen to what anyone else has to say about the way you do things or the way you want to live your life. Life seems pointless and I don't want to live anymore. And therapy doesn't work. What should I do? I have been there. I have been in that exact point where everything just seems like a waste. All this is a waste. There's nothing really left. None of it really matters. You don't got anyone close. And it all just seems like a waste of time. And that it's never gonna feel better. There's just no point to any of it. But I promise, if you look a little bit closer, you will see the point in life. You just gotta look a little bit closer. Just look at the things around you and the people around you, and just think about it. Think about the people who are there who don't have to be. Think about the small little things during the day that give you even a little bit of joy. Whether if it's even just sitting outside, going to Starbucks, fucking whatever it is. And just fixate on those small moments and how much they actually mean. Because those small moments usually just pass you by in a blink and you don't even think about them. And then fucking 10 years down the line, those memories come back. Has that ever happened to you? It's hard to see the point in things while they're happening sometimes. And it's easy to get lost in your head while there's these positive things happening around you. But my advice would be just to take a minute to just focus and look around you and think about those small things that have meaning. And try not to look at things on such a big scale. And I mean that in the way of, you're only 20 years old and you're gonna do so many amazing things. You were just leaving the fucking gate. You just left the tutorial area probably, okay? The game actually starts. You know what I'm saying? Just hang in there for us. And another thing, please keep going to therapy. I've said this so many times. I think everyone should go to therapy. I think every one of you motherfuckers watching this video should go to therapy, including me. I've always said this. Everyone needs it. We're all fucked. We all could use just a little bit of help sometimes. I don't know if any of that made any fucking sense, but 1,000 likes and I'll put this up my ass and upload to OnlyFans. A rake. Nice. 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 How to deal with rejection. Now, I don't know if you know this, but there's something that you got that you may not see that nobody else has got. And when the time comes, you will find somebody who sees that. There's so many situations when it comes to rejection where everything seems like it should work out or it should have this, that. But sometimes it just isn't meant to be. And you can't really blame someone for not being interested in you because that's their choice. You just can't let that get you down. Not everyone's made for each other. And you just got to keep in mind that you're fucking awesome and that someone is going to come around and see that. We all go through rejection and it's not just a you thing. You are not being targeted by the universe. You are not being gang stalked. There's not people at your front door. The mailman is not an informant, nor was he sent by the Chinese Communist Party. Just keep that in mind. The battalions, oh great, we're at the really early crates where you get literal just weapons. Let's go. And I'm pretty sure these crates were $1 a piece. Our final question for the day is, my mom and I fight a lot, but I always forgive her. I can't keep doing this forever. What do I do? I'm unsure of how old you are, but something I feel like a lot of people don't think about when other people are bashing them or being rough or this or that. You need to try to understand your mother or your family as much as you want them to understand you and what you're going through. They're people too, just like you. They have imperfections, just like you. And the world would be a lot simpler of a place if we all just tried to make an effort to understand each other instead of butting heads all the time. But we don't. Like when I'm eating raw salmon on the floor of Walmart at 3 a.m. and they try to drag me out. If only they took the time to try to learn why. But they don't. They just drag me out and call the police. I run southbound on Martin Luther King Boulevard every time. They never get me. And history just repeats itself. Whether it's on you or your mother, I think it's good that you try to make an effort and try to express to her that she needs to understand you as well. Now, that doesn't mean that there's always a reason for the butting of heads. Sometimes people are just fucking dicks. Sometimes people just suck. But I would say more times than not, that harshness and that argumentative attitude usually comes from a good place, or a place of pain, or a place of potential growth. And it just sounds like you two need to have a good, solid talk. Thank you guys for watching. If any of you took anything away from this video, then dub. Well worth the couple $100 that I wasted on this video. Sorry if that wasn't the best advice. I've been sleeping for days. I feel like absolute dog shit. But I am a gambling addict. And the pain train don't stop for nobody. I will drain all of my boys' money on TF2 cases by the end of the year. Mark my words. Despite me barely even being able to think, we went over a few topics. Finding value in life, people giving you shit for your sexuality, how to deal with death and rejection. And I just want to end this video by saying, please, any of you, if you ever need to reach out to somebody, talk to a family member, talk to a loved one, talk to your pet cat. No matter how lonely you feel, there are people there for you, and there are people who love you. And I'll see you guys next time on the Big Juicy channel. Make sure to leave a comment if you want more of this series, and make sure to subscribe and do all that stuff. Okay, thank you. Bye.